Yellowstone Valley Tech. On this channel, I hope to educate and entertain you fine people, and our first journey together will be an educational one. I have worked in tech for about 14 years now, and one thing always remains a constant. Some people do not know computers well enough to fix the issues that they might encounter. So today's lesson will show you how to do a simple cleanup on your computer. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to download a cleanup utility called CCleaner. The nice thing about CCleaner is that it also has a free version as well as a paid, but we're going to go ahead and use the free one because it does the job just fine. So we are going to go to pureform.com to grab our installer here. Now again, you can buy the pro version, but we're going to stick with the free. So click on free download. This will give you the different versions and what's so good about them. But again, download that. Takes a few seconds to get the installer. And here we go. Now, CCleaner will clean up everything, including internet history, stuff like that. So we're going to close out of Chrome. We're going to wait for this installer to pop up. And of course, you just install. Now, the release notes we don't need to view, so we're just going to run CCleaner. Alright, so this is your generic CCleaner form. I feel that it's pretty generic, but it's laid out nicely and it does exactly what we need it to do. Gives you a little description on some of the hardware in here, the main components anyway, CPU, system RAM, and your video card. So let's go ahead and run the cleaner here. I always recommend hitting the Analyze button first, because a lot of times it'll pick up more than just strictly running the cleaner. It'll see a bit more, so when you do run the cleaner, it should find a little bit more, but at the very least it'll find this 11,120 megabytes. So we're going to run this cleaner and see how much. Now, the files selected will be deleted from your PC. It's literally talking about internet files, cookies, the recycle bins, stuff like that. So me personally, I always tell it not to show the message again and continue. It's going to do its thing here. And it got a little bit more, about 22 megabytes more, which is fantastic. So we cleaned up quite a bit of space, a little under 11 gigs. So we're going to go ahead and clean that, or close that, I should say. So we did the cleanup, but what if we want to check for, adware, potentially unwanted programs, otherwise known as pups? So what I always recommend is another utility known as MalwareBytes. Now these guys, again, have a paid version, but they also have their free. And when you download the free, it'll give you a 2-week trial to their premium. But their free version does everything that we need it to. So we're going to go ahead and get this downloaded and installed. Of course, the website is just MalwareBytes.com. Click on the free download, and it'll start downloading the installer. Alright, so we got our package. We're going to go ahead and open this. Yes, we want to allow the changes. And we're just going to go through this like any other software setup. English is our preferred language. Of course, you can switch that if you need to. Now, if you want to, which I always recommend if you're new to a piece of software, go ahead and read that end user license agreement. But for right now, we're not going to delve into that. We're just going to go ahead and install. And we're going to finish. So again, we're going to go close out of Chrome. And see, here you go. Welcome to your 14-day premium trial. So after 14 days, it won't be an active antivirus. So, but we're not worried about that. We just literally want to clean any infections off the machine. So we're going to go ahead and hit scan now and let it do its thing. Alright, the scan results are here, and it looks like we got a couple of potentially unwanted programs. Or at the very least, looks like a registry key and an actual file here. So we're going to go ahead and quarantine that. Perfect. Well, I hope you guys learned a couple of things from that. Doing general cleanups once or twice a month really helps the performance and longevity of your machine. You can keep it up and running, especially if it's just, you know, simple things that you're using it for: email, web browsing, Facebook, stuff like that. This will really help it kind of stay quick and snappy. That way you're not seeing a lot of drags and slowdowns. So again, CCleaner, just for that general cleanup. You saw it got rid of about a little under 11 gigs worth of space, or worth of junk files, I should say, gave us back that space. And then MalwareBytes to check for, you know, adware, spyware, stuff like that. There's other utilities out there that are good as well. Super anti-spyware is one of them. But you know, you just dig around if you want to see what else is out there. Otherwise, CCleaner and MalwareBytes should handle you just nice. If you did not like this video, you know what to do. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Get subscribed to the channel, and if you really liked it and you want to support us directly, go ahead and check out our Patreon page, and that'll be linked down in the description below. Again, thanks for watching Yellowstone Valley Tech. I am your host, Andrew, and we will see you next time.